Um, that's Route 19. It's a very well-traveled artery that goes from Tarpon Springs and even farther north than Tarpon Springs, all the way down to, I think, where the road ends at as far as you can go, and then, well, as far as you can go on the peninsula. See, I don't know if these are taking. My point is, where's my Airjet 2026? Because right over there is a main artery that gets us everywhere, but we can't get there from here. You can't get there from here. Look at that beautiful road, and it ends, and there's a creek. People do ford the creek, but technically you can't get there from here, and I don't want to ford the creek. Oh. And I don't like to edit, so I've got to watch what I do with the camera. And in order to get anywhere by vehicle, you have to go back up the road and loop all the way around, and it's the Green Mile. It's 0.8 miles to the Pinellas Hope, but I'm thinking it's just about a mile, the road itself, the Green Mile. Now, I was thinking of exploring Pinellas Hope, and I'm sure there's people there that wouldn't like it and would appreciate it if I didn't do it, because I would be honest in my assessments. But also, instead, or maybe plus, we need to explore the Green Mile, because it's kind of interesting. It's fascinating to me, and I joke about the jetpacks. But it's fascinating to me how this works. We know they never built a bridge, or they didn't think to build a bridge, or they decided we don't want those people to have that access for some reason, and that's what I'm thinking. It's a NIMBY thing. It sort of cuts us off. They said, oh, those people over there, yeah, we can just leave them over there. We don't have to build a bridge to them. And you laugh, and he can't be serious, and then you think about it, and it makes sense, and you think, you know what? Not only is he serious, I think he's right. At least those are the thoughts that go on in my head. You know, I do have multiple personalities going on. I don't talk about that much on these YouTubes, and it's not because I'm ashamed of it. I just don't think about it. I'm going to have to start talking about my mental illness more. I think that people like it when they watch, but of course, it's hard to get them to watch. This thing on. Anyway, I meant to do a long form one anyway. Not that it'll get any clicks. But this is sort of an example of one I want to do for a living. And I thought, well, then why not just start doing it? Because it's so hard. I need a kid along with me with a camera or something. I need something. I can produce content. It's just that I need certain things that I'm just not going to do because we've established a pattern of not doing them. But anyway, I didn't mean to make this a dialogue about that. I meant to make this about the Green Mile and the path behind the Green Mile. And I didn't realize how much you can't see that road once you get back behind the Green Mile. But, you know, some of this property back here is private. There's a fence there. Yeah, so people have tried to ford it. Is that a fence? No. That was me looking through my reading glasses. For some reason, I've got my reading glasses on. I don't have sunglasses on. And oddly enough, taking the reading glasses off made it much easier to see me filming. So you can see the little creek there, and it's not much to ford it. I don't know what goes beyond that, but you can get there from here if you go over the creek. This area muddies up a lot, and there was some strange like limestone or something on it. And as part of this series, eventually, almost usable set of nail clippers, and I lost mine, but no. They might even have them at the desk, I should ask. is a tour of the actual Green Mile. But I'm not doing that today. Now, the main reason I'm not doing that today is my feet. And I got a blister. 2 blisters. They both broke. I got one on Saturday and one on Sunday. I was doing a lot of walking, and I'm really tired of doing a lot of walking. Ooh. That was one of them June bugs. And excuse me, Aunt Joan, you may want to either turn this off or ear, whatever they call them, ear buffs or whatever, earbuds, ear hands yourself for this one. But the June bugs around here are affectionately known as fuck bugs. And again, oh shit, I was walking on the limestone. It looked dry, and I did the oh shit was me almost slipping. But you know, and this is an aside, but my legs are much stronger from all the walking over time, not just the last couple of days. I mean, the homeless, the undercover hobo life is what I should call it. Hashtag undercover hobo is a lot of strength in the legs, more than I really expected, and I've learned how to use it a little bit. And I can feel the muscles flex when I do something like that. You know, 2 months ago, I think that would have been a fall. And I do still have falls. It's very difficult for me to get in and out of the tent. And it's very difficult for me to get up in the tent and onto the ground to start my day. And I don't tend to get up. I basically only, I lie down, I sleep, and then I get up and go about my day. I don't tend to get up during the night. The bridge to that U19 would cut about half an hour from everybody's commute. Not so much by car. Maybe because you don't really notice all of this by car. I mean, you notice it. You do notice it, but you're driving it. It's just when you're driving, it's a place you have to go. But yeah, presumably it's air conditioned. You have the entertainment of your choice. Who doesn't ride with something, by the way? I wonder what percentage of the population. Another aside. Wonder what percentage of the population does that. Just sits in their car and listens to nothing. And I'm back at Pinellas Hope, so that was also a sort of a chronologue of how long it takes to walk to there and back. That was the back way. That was not the Green Mile. That was the end of the Green Mile. That is technically the Green Mile, and I think people lose sight of that in here. And I am going to put a cut in this. I'm actually getting out of breath, so walking and talking the whole time, that is a skill you also have to build. It's a muscle that you have to exercise, all of that. So we'll see you next time. We have the I-19 or the Route 19, and then next time we have the Green Mile itself when I finally deign to do that. Go up, because I don't really feel like even walking up the street right now. So, thank you for your time.